To use money pieces, it's not too difficult. You need to make sure that you understand what the different tools mean. And down here in the bottom right, there's an eye, and that icon gives you the information of what you need to do to how to use this website. So the how-tos are a quick reference place in case you get stuck or can't remember how to use one of the tools. And I'm going to go through a few of those right now. So down here at the bottom is the pencil tool, the drawing tool, and I can be honest with you, it is not the best drawing tool there is, but there's a drawing tool here. So we can go ahead and right here, this is the pencil. You'd basically use it like just a pencil. This one here gives you straight lines. This tool here changes the color. So if you wanted a different color that you were using, the eraser, of course, and then this erases everything. It clears the whole drawing. Okay. All right. So if I'm going to write out some money that I'm going to share between two people, so maybe I have $3. See what I mean? It's not so easy to draw with. I'm using a mouse actually, and this mouse is not. I also am left-handed, and I'm using the mouse with my right hand. Okay, so if I had $3.57 and I wanted to share that between two people, I would first, I'm gonna like write the amount out and then I'm gonna come over and grab my money. Well, you know what? I could even kind of divide the space up a little bit first. So if I take this tool and I want to divide it into two equal parts, I'm going to change the color. So I've got two equal parts here. So I'm going to kind of divvy out the money when I give it. First, I have $3 here, and then I have my change. I'm going to start with, I think, the change part and think about how I would divide that between two people. So if I have 57 cents, I have 50 cents inside of that 57 cents. So that would, using a little mental math while I'm doing this. I don't want to grab a 50-cent piece because I can't give that to each one of them. So I'm going to grab a quarter. So here's a quarter. Whoops. It, it it's still on the drawing tool. So once you're on the drawing tool, you have to kind of stick with it, or you can clear the space like that, and then you can move the two things around. But once you hit the drawing tool again, that drawing comes back. So it is a little precarious to use, but I'm going to go ahead and put 25 cents on this side and then 25 cents on this side. So that gives me the money for, I've spread it out to two people. That's 50 cents so far. And then I need to do the 7 cents. So I've got a nickel or I've got pennies. And of course, I can't give a nickel equally to both. So I'm going to use pennies. So how many pennies? I need 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I can grab the pennies and give them out equally. But that one won't be so equal because one person is going to have a little more money than the other, 1 penny more, because 7 cents, of course, can't be divided evenly because it is an odd number. Okay, so and then if I go back here, I've got my 57 cents divided out, and I've got to pencil tool. There's my money, $3.57. So now I've got to do something with that $3. And let me go back here so I can grab some money. I would divide that 3 into 2 equal parts. And I know that would be $1.50 each. So I'm going to put 1, 2. I'm going to give them $1 and I'm going to give them $1. Let me make sure I can get it all kind of fitting on the screen. Okay. So they each have their dollar, and so far this person has $1.29 and this person has $1.28. And I still need to give the 50 cents. So I will give each of them a 50 cents piece, or I could give them 2 quarters. So I could go ahead and do it by clicking on this, or I could click on this, right click, click on this. And I thought I could right click and duplicate it, but I'm thinking of a different program. 2. And then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to give them another one too. And one more because now they're going to have an equal part. So they've got 3 quarters or 25 hundredths and 3 pennies over here and 4 pennies over here. So it wouldn't be an exact amount, and if I throw this back up there, it kinda divides it out. Shows the line to divide it, and $3.57. I may not wanna keep that where it is because it's kind of in the way, so I'm just gonna do the erase and just erase that. Okay, so there's the money divided here and here, and now I'm gonna take a screenshot. Your screenshot in Chromebooks is a little different than how I would take a screenshot here. I'm gonna use my snipping tool real quick, and you guys don't have the same kinda tools that I have, but I'm gonna go ahead and snip that and put it in my, I'm gonna put it into the answer to my problem. So you might wanna play around with where it's arranged, if it's kind of arranged weird, and then you can go back into your Google Slide and make sure that you have the answer pasted in there. One of the best parts of this is when you are in the pieces that show the base 10 on the background, you can also swap it out for actual looking money pieces. So now I can clearly see that I have $1, 75 right here, 76, 77, 78. I have $1.78 here, and then over here, I have $1.79. So it kinda gives you a clearer picture of how the money got divided between 2 people. So what I'm gonna do is take a screenshot again, and then I'm gonna share that on my screen instead of using the base 10 block background, this one here. So you can swap back and forth by clicking these 2 buttons, which is really cool because that kind of helps you see clearly how the money got divided up.